My name's Trevor Lloyd. I'm a professional bookbinder, and I've been a professional bookbinder for over 30 years. I first encountered bookbinding when I was at college training to be a teacher, and one of the art modules I had to do was on bookbinding. And since I took that course, which lasted about 6 weeks, I have done nothing else. I left college and relentlessly pursued the career of bookbinding. 29 years ago, when I first started in this business, I approached a bank manager for a small loan to get the business going, and he said that he felt that he couldn't help me because he didn't think there'd be much demand for that sort of work. 30 years later, we have four staff, 10 months to a year's waiting list for work, and every prospect of there being more work than we can possibly do for the foreseeable future. Nearly all of our work is for booksellers and book collectors around the world. The majority of the work that we do comes from either London or New York. And the sorts of books that we restore and rebind, well, they vary in their contents. We do books on natural history, books on travel, philosophy, architecture, the arts. They cover a whole range of subjects, but mainly they are the majority of the work that we do is from the 18th century, but we do earlier books and we do later books. There's been bookbinding in different forms ever since there's been the written word. Bookbinding really, as we know it, mainly stems from the period after the invention of printing in a mass form. Although obviously books were bound before then, they were only handwritten manuscripts. Following the invention of printing, bookbinding became much more readily available to many more people. The tools that we use in the workshop and the techniques that we use have not really changed since probably the 1700s. We use the same materials, we use the same glues, and although they're refined, we do use the same tools. You need to be able to concentrate very hard. You need to have a good selection of hand skills. You need to be fairly dexterous, and you need to be very persistent.